Hello my loves and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm so excited. I just got my shipment from Sephora and Ulta in. I had a lot of points to redeem from Ulta, so you know I had to buy some stuff, and since my mom is here, yay for moms, she bought me a crap ton of makeup from Sephora, which is pretty awesome, you know, for a mom who doesn't like makeup at all. She hates makeup. So, but she does support my addiction, so I'm pretty happy. And some of this other stuff I have gotten like a while back, but since I haven't been on here, I decided to do a collective haul of Sephora and Ulta. Also, I am getting stuff from Makeup Geek, Danny Beauty, which is a YouTuber. She created some eyelashes, some false eyelashes. I think they're called I Spy, and I'm really excited to try them out, so I'm getting those. House of Lashes, because I'm trying to get into this lash thing. My lash game is not strong, but I'm trying. I have some on today, which I'm pretty impressed with myself that I was able to do this. And then I'm getting stuff from Color Rain. So I'm super excited for all this stuff to come in because, yeah, you know me, I have a problem. I'm not sorry about it. Whatever. Before I get into this video, I am not trying to brag in any way, shape, or form. I just know that there are makeup lovers out there with me that want to know if some of this stuff is good and want to hear other people's thoughts before they go buy it, because that's how my friend Kat is. Literally, me and my friend Kat, she'll buy something and I'm like, how is it? Is it worth it? Because I have been wanting to try it, and then she'll tell me her honest opinion. Then stuff that I get, like the higher end stuff that I get, that, no offense Kat, love you, but she doesn't want to buy all the time, so the higher end stuff that I get, I'll tell her if it's good, and then she'll debate whether or not to get it, which I love. You know, teach their own. We have our own preferences, but, and also some just like random stuff that I got too. Yes, and a lot of samples. I do love that Sephora gives samples. I get a shit ton of samples all the time. Like my Sephora here in Virginia, there's this girl named Lou. Oh my god, I love her to death. Every time I go in, hey Stephanie, what do you want today? And I will literally get samples of a lot of stuff. I have a box of samples waiting to send out to my friend Kat. Kat, I'm so sorry I've not been able to send them out yet. I'm feeling a little like shit, my bad, but I'm gonna get you some more, I promise. So yes, enough blabbing. I love you guys. I'm gonna jump right into it. Let's start with my random stuff. Yeah. So I was at my local PX, which is just our fancy post exchange, whatever. And I saw all the Wet n Wild brushes, and I've heard lots of people talk about them, and I wanted to try them out. I have not tried them out yet because I haven't really been doing my makeup. This is the second time in like 4 weeks that I've done my makeup, so yeah. But I got all of them. The little brushes I know for sure are like 99 cents, so $1 for these, and then these ones are $2.89, I want to say. So, but they seem very, very soft. I'm really excited to try them out, and I did get all of them because why not? Makeup's fun, and you can never have too many brushes. And sometimes the cheapest brushes are the best brushes. I have found this out. Like, I love my expensive brushes. I love all my, let's see, my Artis brushes I really like. Some of my Bellamy ones I really like. But the Morphe ones, they're pretty cheap, and they're pretty much my best brushes. I use them all the time. So, you never know. Cheap is always better sometimes. And, yeah, I'm really excited to try these bad boys out. But I got all of them. So I got a buffer one, a powder one, a stippling one. I want to say a blush one. I don't know. Concealer, blender, and shadow. Which is what I'm guessing they are. They have no names on them, but... And I'm sure I won't use them for that because I break the rules all the time. I was at my PX. My mom got me these. I was really excited because I heard Jaclyn Hill talk about this Lancome, whatever you want to call it, powder, the Absolute powder, and the Radiant Smoothing powder. I got mine in Absolute Pearl. I have worn this twice. I'm wearing it today, and I wore it once before just to test it out. And I actually do like it. It does, like, I'm an oily person, and it doesn't, like, make it, like, too oily. So, I mean, I really like this powder, but I also got this translucent powder from Lancome, and I did try this out, and I can tell you when I baked my concealer area throughout the day, this whole area turned gray, and I was not excited about that. Not what I wanted from an expensive brand, but I don't know. Maybe I did something wrong. So I'll test this out again, but I did not like that it turned everything gray. Tell me if that has ever happened to you. My friend Kat said it's happened to her a couple times. So I know I mention her all the time, but she's my makeup buddy. We talk about everything makeup-wise. I love her to death. I love you and I wish you were here. I went on Amazon and I got the Ben Nye Luxury Powder and Banana. I got this a while back. I just forgot to talk about it. And I really do like it. I use this to set my under eye all the time. It's really nice. This is 1.5 ounces. And it's a pretty big, you know, it's pretty decent size. It looks small, but a little goes a long way. So I was really excited about this. I used this today. And I usually do it to like bake my under area right here. And sometimes to bake underneath my eyes. But normally I use the Laura Mercier to bake underneath my eyes. And this I use to bake down here because it's more of a yellow tone. So yeah. That's what I'd like to do. P.S. Sorry if I'm everywhere. I have not filmed in a very long time, and I'm very scatterbrained. And yes, I'm so sorry. Alrighty, so Ulta. So I had a lot of points to redeem, and I mean a lot of points to redeem from Ulta, so I decided to redeem all my points because I have a problem. Again, I'm not sorry. Things happen, so yeah. But I got some stuff, and I'm really excited to try them out. Let's see. From Ulta, I'm trying to get it all together that I got. Yeah, this is it. Alrighty. So I got the Tarte Empowered Hybrid Gel Foundation in light medium beige. It is really cute packaging, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty dense and it's pretty heavy, and it comes with 1 fluid ounce, which is the normal amount for foundation. When you open it, it's kind of messy, like it's a little bit got on the inside. It comes with this little popper off thingy, and it is a gel form, obviously. I got mine today, so yeah, I was really excited to try this out because I've heard good things about it, but I've never tried a gel-based foundation, so why not? And then also I got look how cute this packaging is. It says, "Make today beautiful." And I love this saying for right now, especially for all that's going on. It's a pretty good saying. And then it comes with, so they did things like, this is called Empowered. So the shade is light medium beige, but it's called Empowered. And I think they were doing like this thing where makeup should be empowering and like confident and stuff like that. And this is the shade light neutral, and it's called Confidence. And look at this packaging. It's just, oh, I don't want to blind you guys, but it's a nice gold reflect packaging. It's got a mirror, and then this is what it's got on the inside, and it comes with a little sponge that's in a little thing. But yeah, I figured might as well get both since I can't do one without the other. But I really like this like little packaging thing. This is so cute. And because I bought, I think it was like you get one, I got a free mug, and it says "Make Today Beautiful," and it's by Tarte, and it's hot pink, and I think I'm going to use this to hold my brushes because I have a lot of brushes. So yeah, this was very, very cute and very, very unexpected. It's like, yay. Sorry, my friends are texting me to make sure I'm okay right now. And then I got 3 Lorac palettes. So I am a huge fan of Lorac. I love, love, love their makeup. I have 2 of their palettes. Let's see. Yes. Well, no, I have more than 2 of their palettes. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of their palettes. So I have the original, the Lorac 2. Like I have the matte and the metal palettes. And then I also have the big Lorac Mega 2 palette. I did not get the first one. I think I was in Germany, and I just didn't know about it yet, so I did get that. So I did get the Lorac 3 Pro palette, the 3rd one, and this is all, like, neutrals, but, like, shimmery, rose, goldy, fall-y colors. But, I mean, can you just see that? Beautiful colors. I'm so excited to try this out. Let me know if you guys want swatches or anything like that, because I just swatched so much for Kat. I think I swatched like 3 palettes for her. It was a long day, but it was fun. I love to swatch because I like to, like, you forget. I think when you own so much makeup, and it's really sad to say this because I do this all the time, you forget what you have, which is bad. Like, I know it's bad, but you forget what you have. So to go back and like swatch things, you're like, oh, I could do this. Oh, I could do that. Oh, I could do this. So yeah. But I also got the Lorac Gold palette, which these are obviously bigger colors, but they're still just as gorgeous. All golds, like some darker tones right here, some light, but majority of these are shimmer that you get. I think Undressed, Undeniable, Unedited, and Unwind are your only matte shades, and the rest of them are shimmer. And I like that it's like unsomething, like they did a theme because their Lorac other palette is the same thing. It's like Undercover, Unattainable, Unconditional. So this is the other one, and it's more like rose gold, pinky, like cooler tone colors, where this I feel like is more warmer tone colors. So I got both of these palettes, and I'm really excited to try it out. And because I got 3 palettes, I got 3 eyeshadow primers, which this is going to last me forever. I have so much of these little samples of like eyeshadow primers that I feel like I never ever have to buy primer, but I always buy primer too. So, yeah. I don't know. Alrighty, from Sephora, where do I want to start? These I want to do last. Let's see. I'm going to go with the samples that I got from Sephora because they do keep a lot of my samples. So I wanted to try this Drunk Elephant Maracuja oil. I heard, the first time I ever heard about Drunk Elephant was through Kathleen Lights, and she had talked about like owning their serum, and it was super expensive, and she can't believe she spent that much money, but it was totally worth it. So I was like, you know what, I want to get some, don't get me wrong, because I'm always looking for good facial stuff, because in order to have good makeup, I feel like you have to have a good base, and if your skin is good, then your makeup's not going to look good. It's going to go on, and even if you, like, you can't help it if you have texture, I understand that, but like, if you have a good base, then your makeup's gonna look better. I feel like that's the rule with any makeup. Everyone's like, how do you make your makeup look good? Make sure you have a good base. That's all I can say. So skincare is a really big deal for me, so I wanted to try this. So I got a sample of the Maracuja oil, and I use this at night, and it makes my skin so soft. I cannot believe how soft this makes my skin. I'm like, oh, like it soaks in at night, and when I wake up and I wash my face in the morning, I'm like, oh, this is so nice. But I really do like this, so I think I'm going to get it, but it's like $75, so I'm saving up for it right now. And then I also got this Drunk Elephant glycolic serum, I think that's what it's called. This is the daytime one. She has, I know Drunk Elephant has 2, so she has the daytime one and the nighttime one. I got the daytime one, and the sample is literally almost gone. And I use this every morning after I wash my face, and it's just so refreshing. I love it so much. So this is like $90 though, so I have to start saving a lot. Or maybe Tiger Mommy will be really nice and buy it for me. Maybe, we'll see. But then, let's see, I also got the Glam Glow Moisturizer. I'm almost out of this, and I'm going to go buy it. It's $49, I know that, so it is kind of expensive, but not so much to where I can't buy it. I love this. It literally smells phenomenal. It smells like an orange creamsicle, I think is the way to describe this. Yeah, orange creamsicle. And it has this nice, like, luminosity, so when you put it on, you literally can put it on underneath your foundation. When you put it on underneath your foundation, that luminosity still glows underneath it, and so it's so beautiful, and I'm just like, oh, why? And it smells delicious, and even though if you're not wearing makeup, because I have not, obviously, because I have been sick, I have not been wearing makeup, or not been feeling good, not sick, but I've been feeling like poop, and I don't, honest to God, wear a lot of makeup. Days that I don't want to look so, like, deathly, like, pure death, I want to have a nice little glow, I put this on, and everyone's like, oh, it seems like you're feeling better. I was like, thank you, it's just my Glam Glow Moisturizer, but thanks. It's fantastic. Fantastic. I love this. I cannot wait. I'm going to wait to finish that before I go buy one, so yeah. I also got the Bobbi Brown Vitamin E Enriched Face Base, and I think this is for the oil-free one. think so. Because I have really oily skin, and I've heard Jeffree Star talk about this, and I was like, let me try it out. It does not smell bad. It smells pretty good. I did apply it once underneath my makeup when I had done my makeup before, and my makeup stayed all day. No oil came through it, and so I was like, this is like $58 though, so why is everything so expensive? I feel like my whole paycheck goes to makeup. I have a problem. Anyways, I'm going to use this up. I am savoring this because this is a little more expensive, and a little goes a long way, so I do save this one. Let's see, what else did I got? I got the CoverFX Custom Blot Drops. So I saw this at Sephora, and it's called Custom Blot Drops, and apparently, like, you put it underneath your foundation, or you can mix it in with your foundation and stuff like that, and it's supposed to make you matte. Like, no oil is supposed to come through. And I'm trying it out today, so I'm pretty impressed to see how this works. So far, it looks pretty good. I have no, like, oily, like, there's hardly transfer going off, which usually is the biggest thing. Like, I transfer here and here around my nose and my chin, like, because that's the most oily spot I get, and usually, like, right around this area. So I'm trying this bad boy out, and if it's good, then, you know, I'm going to have to get it because I'm an oily person. It's just how it was made. Makes me sad, but it's how it was made. Then I also got a sample of the CoverFX Custom Enhancer Drops in Moonlight. So this is the liquid highlighter that everyone has been talking about. I did not use this today, but I did use this the other day, and it is so beautiful. My highlight stayed on all day, like all day, and it was like just so beaming and so beautiful. Wow, you can still see that bruise. And it was gorgeous. Gorgeous. Definitely saving up the money. I am going to buy all of them because I feel like each one would have a purpose, and I would literally use every single one, and it would probably last me a lifetime because you don't need a lot. So I'm really excited for that. And the last sample I got was the Tarte Rainforest foundation in light neutral. This is the liquid one. It's the one in the squeezy bottle thing, and I tried this the other day, and I liked it. It was a bit watery, obviously. It was a bit watery, but I did like it. The blendability was really good, so I don't know. I just bought a buttload of foundation, so I may not get this for a while. So, but I did like it, so it's on my back burner whenever I need it. Let's see. What else did I get? I did get the Stila Step 1 Corrector Primer. It's supposed to color correct everything. I tried this for the first time today, and I have got to say, like, it literally, like, it did a really good job. My cheeks are really red, and so when I put it on, it kind of toned it down, so I was, like, pretty impressed, and I'm excited to see how this primer works out. But I've seen a lot of people use this. That girl Shay XO uses this all the time. I noticed that Shan XO, too, uses this all the time and stuff like that, so I'm really excited to try this out, or to keep using this. See if it's worth it. I think it's really pretty though. Look at all those different colors in there. But my front looks a little janky. Can you see that? Alrighty. I got a lip gloss from Anastasia. I got the lip gloss in Sunset Strip. Pretty nice. It's got like nice gold peachy. It's like a nice peach, like with gold reflex in there. I wore this the other day. I like it. I like glosses. I'm a gloss person more than I am a lipstick person because glosses, I don't usually get that ugly line, and it wipes off easier for me, but I'm more of a gloss person. I did get a small sample of the Roller Lash from Benefit. I've heard so many people talk about this, and I'm like, what is the big deal? So I tried this last night, actually, with no makeup on. I just put on some foundation, or put on some mascara, this mascara, to see how it worked, and it makes your eyelashes, like, ba-bam. And I don't have pretty good eyelashes, so I like that about this. So I got a little sample once this runs out. I like little samples of mascara because I feel like they don't dry up, and I use them quicker, if that makes sense. Because the big ones will sit in my drawer forever, but if the little ones, these are the ones I reach for the most, and once these are done, then I just get a new little sample one. I I got an eyeshadow primer from Benefit, the Air Patrol. I've heard Nicole, I cannot say her last name. It starts with a C. I'm so sorry. But she uses this all the time. She swears by it. And I used this the first time a couple days ago when I used makeup. And my eyeshadow stayed on all day. I was so impressed. So I used this today. And I'm hoping it stays on all day. Because normally, like, when I don't do it, you can, like, no matter how much I blend, you can still see, like, throughout the day, I feel like my oil sucks up the makeup. And so, like, you'll kind of see, like, an unblended line, which is, like, my biggest pet peeve. But when I wore it the other day, you couldn't tell. Like, I wore it for a good 4 hours. And you couldn't tell that it was doing that. So I'm hoping if this lasts today, I know this is a test, and I know it's from this because this was pretty bomb. But I was really excited. And it's, let's see. It's got SPF in it. Oh, that's pretty cool. But it's a BB cream eyelid primer. So I really like it. But it was quite expensive for an eyelid primer. Just saying. Let's see. I went and I caved. I went with my friend Amanda to Sephora, and she's a makeup addict too, and she's a bad influence. I look at this palette and I'm like, do I need it? I don't need it. So it's the Moon Dust palette. First off, look how pretty this is. I was like, I don't need it. Yeah, I need it. No, I don't need it. And then she kept swatching it. Look how pretty the colors are, Stephanie. You need this in your life. So thank you, Amanda. Pretty bad, but this is the Moon Dust palette. I'm pretty excited. So they're pretty pigmented. I swatched these for my friend Kat. Let's go. Vega. Element. And Magnetic. So I did the blue, the purple, and the red and coppery shade. So like that. How do I want to do this? I mean, they're pretty pigmented. I mean, it doesn't look like it on my swatch, but they're pretty pigmented. They blend really easily, so I'm really excited to try this out. And I'm a real big glitter person, so where did this come from? I'm a really big glitter person, but I don't wear a lot of glitter. Like, I love the concept of glitter, but I don't wear it enough, which I'm trying to change, but we all gotta go to that place. Let's see, I also got another palette, and it was from Tarte, and I've been wanting this one forever, but it's always been out of stock, and they keep saying limited edition, and I hate the fact that makeup is so limited edition now. Like, everything that comes out is a limited edition thing, and I understand, like, majority of this stuff, like, will stay on stock for a while before it goes out, but some of it, like, goes out really fast, and I'm so tired of limited edition crap. Like, it's bugging the shit out of me, but whatever. But I got this. It was the little Rainforest of the Sea eyeshadow palette. It's pretty awesome. It's got all these shades right here, and they're all pretty shimmery. This one, Sand is pretty matte, and Cove is pretty matte, but the rest of it is honestly got, like, shimmers. So let's swatch these. These at Sephora, when I swatched them, were so buttery, and they're still so buttery. So I'm going Wave, Abyss, and Reef. So these three right here. I mean, just look at them. Oh, they're so pretty. They're so pretty. I used this the other day, and I used Seashell, and it was just, you can't really see that, which makes me mad because it is, like, the most gorgeous, like, sheen on your eyes, and oh, it made everything pop, and I was so excited for it. But I love this palette so much. And then I went to Anastasia when I got the lip gloss, and I created my own little palette. It's one of the 4 quad ones that you can create 4 quads, and you get, like, it for $40 or something like that. So I got the eyeshadow Birkin, Sienna, Rich Velvet, and Hot Chocolate. I already know that's Hot Chocolate. So I got 4 shades. I got pretty, like, neutral shades, like colors that I'm going to wear all the time because I want to try this for my personal preference. If I like it more, if I like her eyeshadows more, then I'm going to start getting more of them because, you know, you can never have too many eyeshadows. Let's be serious here. And then today from Sephora, I ordered stuff from Sephora 2 days ago, and I got that 2-day shipping because, you know, I spend way too much money, obviously. But I got a whole bunch of foundations. So, yeah. I first got the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation, which I've been wanting to try this forever. I had a sample of it once, and I kept, like, saying, I'm going to get it. But then they came out with the stick foundation. I was like, oh, which one do I get? But I caved in. I got the liquid one first because I'm more drawn to liquid foundations. It's just the way I am. But I got this one, and I got the shade Y225. And I tried this today, and it works so well. I will say it's not as full coverage as I want it to be, but you can build it up. So, if that makes sense at all. Then I got 2 Urban Decay ones. I got the Naked Liquid Skin, which I had before, but I had it in the shade 5.0 when I had my awesome fake tan going, but I don't have that anymore. So, I got the shade 3.25, which I'm really excited for this. So, normally it's just, they were doing things where it was 1.0 or 1.5. And if you're a 0.0, then you were, I want to say, a red undertone, and any 0.5 was a yellow undertone. But you have people like me, and I'm a neutral undertone, so I have both red and yellow undertones in me. So they did this thing where it's 0.25 now, so you get a neutral undertone, which I'm so excited for because I got both of these shades in the shade 3.25, and I'm excited to try this one out. This one especially because I've already tried this one, but I've heard this one, the all-nighter one, is long lasting and full coverage, and it says a matte foundation and oil free, and I'm so excited to try this one out. Oh, let me know if you want a first impressions. I know everyone has done first impressions on this, so if it's a little redundant and you don't want it, just let me know. And then let me talk about this because this kind of upset me, which I should have known, but whatever. I spent way too much money, and I did get the Hourglass foundation, and I got it in the Vanish one, and I got it in Buff. So this is what makes me, like, love and hate this foundation, because I have not tried it, but I have swatched it on the back of my hands when I was at Sephora, and I have rubbed it in, and it feels fantastic. I have not worn it yet, but I've heard a lot of people talk about it. But the thing that makes me mad is that majority of foundation comes in, like, even if it's a stick foundation, it comes in 1.0 fluid ounces. This only comes in 0.25 ounces, like, and you pay way more. This is like $46 when majority of these are like $40. Like, you pay way more for a smaller product. But also because it's dead heat of summer, and this is always sold out in the store, I'm like, the only way I can get it is to order it. But when I ordered it, it freaking melted. Everything is so disgustingly dirty. It melted. I set this in the freezer for it to set up because everything was so melted. And I set it in the freezer, and then I took it out and I set it in the fridge. But it's still, like, it'll go up, but you can tell that it's really melted, and it won't go back down unless I, like, pop it down. So I'm really upset about this, but I'm still going to use it. It's still usable. It's just going to be super dirty and super janky-like, which makes me really mad. But until they have it in stock again, or until, like, it's the dead of winter, I feel like lipsticks, liquid lipsticks also, because, you know, if liquid lipsticks are in the heat for too long, like, the formula separates. This, like, lipsticks and powder foundation, or not powder, but what are these? Stick foundations are gonna melt in the summertime, which kind of bums me out because you can't buy, like, lipsticks during the summertime if you're in a hot place, because it's gonna melt. Because sometimes if you're at work, that package sits out there forever. It's in the truck on its way here, so it kind of bums me out. But I'm still really excited to try it out, and if I like it, then I'm probably just gonna wait till wintertime to order a brand new one, so it does not melt. And then I also got a couple samples. You know, I got an Hourglass Ambient Light Correcting Primer. I got a Photo Finish Primer from Smashbox. Saint Laurent CC Primer in the color Apricot, and I got Do the Hula bronzer. So I got a couple of little things, but this has been an extremely long video. I'm so sorry. I hope you guys enjoyed my makeup haul, and if you guys want to see anything, let me know. But I'm really excited to get back into the swing of things and play with makeup. And I had someone ask me how many palettes I have, and I don't honestly know, so I probably will count that out. I may do, like, a little palette tour of how many palettes I have, and honestly, maybe just do a tutorial one palette at a time. Go straight through and see what I can create. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.